So your paycheck says $50K a year, but your bank account definitely missed the memo. That's because the number you see at the top of your pay stub isn't the amount you get to keep. Let's break down what's really going on with your paycheck and how to finally make some sense of it. It all comes down to gross pay versus net pay, and understanding the difference is basically like unlocking level 1 of adulting. Let's break it down so you can manage your money like a pro. So the two most important numbers on your pay stub are your gross pay and net pay. Gross pay is your total earnings before anything gets taken out. It's the full amount your job says you make, and it's usually the number that makes you feel rich for about 5 seconds. But then comes the deductions: taxes, insurance, retirement, all that stuff. And what's left is your net pay, aka your take-home pay. So if gross pay is the I'm crushing it number, the net pay is wait, where did it all go number, the one that actually lands in your bank account. Okay, so how do you calculate your gross pay? If you're a salaried employee, take your annual salary and divide it by the number of pay periods in 1 year. So, if you make $50,000 a year, here's what your gross pay will shake out to be per pay period. See? Same salary, just different slices of the pie. And if you're paid hourly, it's just as simple. You multiply your hours worked by your hourly rate, and voila, that's your gross pay. And if you worked overtime, don't forget to add those extra dollars to your total. All right, gross pay is the starting line. But like we said earlier, you don't actually take home that full amount. Why? Deductions. Yep, these bites taken out of your paycheck might feel frustrating, but they actually serve a purpose. There are two kinds of deductions. Mandatory, like taxes and Social Security. You can't dodge these. And voluntary, like retirement savings or health insurance, which your future self will thank you for. So let's run through some specific deductions you need to know. Federal income tax. This is based on your income bracket. This is Uncle Sam taking his cut. State income tax. This depends on where you live, because some states skip this one. Social Security and Medicare, aka FICA taxes. These deduct a combined 7.65% from your gross pay. Wage garnishments. These are court-ordered payments like child support or debts you owe to the government. Health insurance premiums. If you have health insurance through your employer, this is your share of the monthly cost. Retirement savings, like your 401k contributions. Okay, let's see how this plays out in real life with Rebecca. Rebecca's married, lives in Tennessee, and works as a receptionist. She makes $55,000 a year and gets paid every 2 weeks. So here's what comes out of Rebecca's paycheck: Social Security, Medicare, federal income tax, and since she lives in Tennessee, she doesn't have to pay state income tax. And lastly, her contribution to her 401k. That leaves Rebecca with a net pay of $1,382.40. So, net pay is your income after all those deductions we just talked about. It's the money you actually get to take home to use for groceries, rent, gas, and hopefully a little fun. Think about it like this. If gross pay is the full catch, net pay is what's left in your net after deductions swim away. Gross is what you catch, net is what you take home. And make sure you use your net pay when making a plan for the month. Otherwise, if you base your spending off your gross pay, you'll always come up short. You'll wonder where all the money went and constantly feel behind. So, budget with your net pay, the amount that actually ends up in your bank account. That's how you stay in control of every single dollar and avoid overdrafting when bills hit. This is also where a great budgeting tool comes in handy. Every dollar helps you make a plan for your money, no matter how or when you get paid. You can plan your spending around your real payday. Whether you get paid weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, you'll always know what to cover and when. You're telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Download Every Dollar and start making your income work for you. If this helped clear things up, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more simple money tips. And hey, share this video with a friend who's been confused by their paycheck too.